folks, it's Dawn back with you. Thank you for joining me today, and for those of you who are just joining, welcome. As I progress in my healing journey, there are times when I'm happy. Sometimes I'm very happy, especially hearing from a good friend or family member. But then there are times when I feel that I've, taken 10 steps backward. And right now it's one of those times. Because all I've been experiencing in the last few weeks have been illnesses and deaths from, family members and friends. It has been sadness. And don't talk about what is happening in Ukraine. The images are devastating. So, yes, healing, I know I'm making progress, but then I am going backwards. But I feel that by being here, I'll be able to progress. But it is sad. It is sad at the moment. All I've been hearing, my uncle was very sick. And the good news was that yesterday I spoke to him. He's recovering, and I pray that he'll be on the, be on the road of recovery for a long, long time. And then my good friend, she has lost her aunt, who was like a mother to her, and it's sad. I've met that aunt. Although she had lived long, her mental faculties were still together, so it's hard. Losing a loved one, you never get over it, but you learn to live with it. And, just going through all this with them and having known the person and know what she was all about, I feel it. It kind of brings me back to, me losing my loved ones, like my parents or my sisters. It hurts. You never get over it. But sometimes revisiting the past helps you to heal. And, all I can say to them is, having been there and having seen others been there and they have lived through it, you will get through it too. It will take a while, but you'll get through it. And, we had a memorial service for her yesterday. There was a memorial service for her, and I attended. It was well attended, and it was sad, of course. That is sad. But on, hearing the stories about her, the tributes, made you feel some joy. Yes, she was funny. I knew her in the little time that, few times that I've been around her. She just made me laugh. She was just that kind of funny person. And the other part of her is that being around her, you felt very, as if, Christ was there. You felt very spiritual at the moment. That's how good she was, from comedian to saint. That's who that lady was. I sure miss her, and I know how the family, how they're feeling. And while I was attending that funeral yesterday, one of my aunts from New York, she came because she was attending one of her best friend's mom's funeral here. So it's just all death, sadness. It weighs heavily on the soul, but I know I'll get through it. I've been there and I'll get over it, but, it hurts, because you think you're prepared for death, but when it comes with a shock. Sometimes so shocking that it's like you get electrocuted, really, like, wow, it sends a blast through your system that you can't even move, you can't even eat, you know. Most of the family members were saying to me yesterday they haven't eaten anything, substantial for a while, because, you know, even though they expected her to die, they're still devastated, you know. So I know, because I've been there, I know what they're going through. I only offer, I offer my hope, my love, that you will all get through this. It will take a time, or some time, but you'll get through it. And as for that Ukraine, seeing those children, being thrown out of their homes, oh God, that hurts. No matter what you think or what, others may be feeling, just the children alone get to me. I really, really feel that part. And then there was that angel, like, one singing of one of those Disney songs, and I was so happy to hear her, like, children being, brutalized like this. It's sad. But another sad part of it too is seeing the bodies being thrown into the graves, the trenches. They can't even bury them because they don't have the facility to do it. And everything has been bombed, or, in some of the cities. So they just throw the bodies into trenches, or, just, several bodies being thrown into a hole. Oh my God, that breaks my heart. It is sad. But we'll just have to hope and pray that this will be over soon, because humans are not supposed to live like this. I don't know what they're thinking when they, do this to other people. How do they sleep, Like, how do you sleep when you see people have to get up and leave their homes, to try to find shelter elsewhere when it was not necessary, for them to go. They have a home. It's not like people who are, in some war-torn areas that are, they have to run for their life, because if they didn't do that, they would be burnt out. I guess it's the same situation, but I'm thinking the people in Ukraine did not have to do this. They were already there with their homes, their life going on, And now they're refugees in, other countries. It is hard, and it hurts. But, like I say, it's, we can expect anything these days in the world, so let us pray and hope this war will be over soon. I don't know where it is going. I was hoping it will be over soon, but places where they weren't bombing, like Lviv, suddenly today they're bombing that city. So I don't know, but anyhow, I'm praying for the Ukrainians, especially the children. It hurts me to see them suffering like that. Too much suffering. And on a good note, in my last video I mentioned that my eye specialist was sending me to another specialist so that he could check my pressures and see, offer some light on why my pressures are so high. So I did go to that appointment last Thursday. And hey, it was great. The pressures were down, very low. So low that now this specialist wants to run a true pressure test. So I'll have to go back to do another test because he's wondering why the last few tests were so high. And then suddenly this one that he did, and he did it twice, just to see if there was a mistake made, and just low pressure. So he wants to see what is going on, why the fluctuation. So I'll have to go back, but I feel good. Okay, he doesn't want to admit that my exercise routine is working, or it's my Guinness stout recipe that's working, but I just think, oh yeah, something is working. Or okay, it could be my other medication change that the doctor had given me in January. So all of those could be bringing the pressure down, although they're saying that the high pressure and the, blood pressure don't work together. They're separate things. So who knows? But again, man doesn't know everything. But I feel good. My pressure is lowered, and I am trying to make sure that they stay low. So, thank you for joining today. And at the end of this video, I think I will put some pictures in from the funeral memorial service we attended yesterday. And you'll notice I'm in red, and a few of the people are in red, but it's because we were asked to wear bright colors. I guess because Auntie was very cheerful, like very bright colors. So we did that in her honor. So again, thank you for joining, and please share and like this video, subscribe, comment, and see you next time. Have a safe and wonderful week or weeks whenever I get back on here. Thank you all. Bye now. Till your latest breath on the rising tide, you can